Welcome to Keeping the Magic, the podcast, a space for open, authentic conversations that guide us home to our true selves and to our magic within. Let's begin. And welcome, Shumaila. I'm so happy to have you on our show today. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Thank you for asking me to join the conversation. I'm so happy here.
I'm so happy too. And thank you for your time, because I know that you're training right now for the National Championship of Yoga in India. And it's a lot of work, obviously, an investment. So thank you for your time.
The same way you are also, like, it is your effort also. Same. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so Shumaila, I will present you to our listeners so they know. So Shumaila, you are a therapeutic yoga specialist and the founder of Arogya Dhriti Yoga, based in Pune, India. You also hold an MSc in yoga from SVYasa University, and you are an ERYT 200 certified instructor. So you bring a unique perspective to the mat, having spent years as a corporate engineer before transitioning into wellness nearly a decade ago. That background really helped you understand the stress and physical alignment issues professionals can face today. You focus heavily on therapeutic outcomes, utilizing Iyengar props to ensure precise alignment and prevent injury, while integrating traditional practices such as pranayama and meditation for a truly holistic approach. Wow. So that's really beautiful. And I'm really, really honored to have you today, because just your experience and your training and also the way that you share about yoga is so inspiring. It's really beautiful. So thank you.
Charlotte, having me here. It's my pleasure to discuss this and to share my story. So it's my pleasure. Thank you.
So yes, you share your yoga. I actually met you on Instagram. I immediately loved your account, the way you share about yoga, the poses, and also when I discovered that you were training for the championship, I was like, wow, that is so impressive, and what teachings. So you share your yoga journey on IG, so Instagram, as a yoga teacher, Iyengar therapist, and also participant of the National Yoga Championship. So could you tell us today, what does yoga mean to you in your life?
So first, definitely, I started my yoga journey as a yoga student. So I was a very weak child. I had so many health issues as a child. Even I was not able to walk due to some conditions, and I was on heavy medication. And the yoga journey has started from there as a yoga student, and it has helped me a lot, of course. And by default, I was an automation engineer before doing yoga as a full time.
Right.
So I was working with several MNCs for over 8 years, but I was practicing yoga. Definitely, I was practicing, and it has helped me a lot. Then my thirst for the yoga has not stopped there, and I decided like how it has helped me. So I should share the same teachings to others also, and inspired me to completely move my journey from corporate life to the yoga teacher as a yoga teacher. Then I have done my 200 hours of yoga teacher training. After that, I have taken admission in MSc. It's 2 years full-time postgraduate program. So I have completely learned about the scriptures, the deep knowledge of the yoga philosophy, the consciousness, and and apart from that, how to handle the patients, how to handle the you can say elements wise. So it was detailed 2 years of program. I have done that, and of course the journey has not stopped there. I wanted to present for the National Yoga Championship, and it took time, and I'm preparing myself. So this is first time I'm going for the championship. So
Wow.
so this was the journey. And if you have asked me what it means to me, according to me, yoga is not something I do only on mat. It is way of life for me. It is way of living. It is a everyday. We are breathing. We are Here we are just in patience, we are in the present moment. So it is not only we are doing on the mat. So if we will talk about it, is the asana part, I would say it's only a one part. If we
Right.
will talk about the ashtanga, like 8 limbs of yoga, right?
Right.
So there is like some do's and don'ts, and there are the asana come on the third limbs, right?
So just for those who are listening who don't know what asanas mean, what is asana?
So asana means the postures, the practice we are doing on the mat, right? So the asana means the practice, the postures, and then we do the pranayama. Pranayama means the breathing exercises
Mm-hmm.
we do to control our breathing pattern. So there are different sets of pranayama. Then pratyahara in Ashtanga, we can say the withdrawal of all senses. Then we are preparing for the higher goal for the dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So dharana is focusing and defocusing and connecting to the more consciousness towards the connecting towards more towards yourself, to
Mm.
your Atman, we say. So connecting to the consciousness, higher level of consciousness.
Yes.
So yes, so the yoga is not one, the part we see only the asanas.
Exactly.
It is a complete way of life. Yes.
And samadhi is the blissful state. Is it the final state?
Yes, it's a final
Right.
state
Right.
where
Yes.
you are completely with yourself.
So there are
We
steps. It's like there are steps to attain this blissful state that basically
exactly.
starts in the postures and in the body, and then kind of like goes through these steps inward to the blissful state.
Yes, so asanas, postures prepare us to sit for the meditation, prepare, and our breathing pattern prepare us to be in the present moment. And then we focus on the meditation. So if we, I'll say meditation does, like we don't do meditation. Meditation happens itself. It
Right.
happens itself, right?
Right. I
So,
love
so
that.
this is so samadhi is the point where you don't have to do any effort. It should be effortless. You are just sitting there, you are in the bliss state, you are with your higher consciousness, and you are just one. There is nothing, the no body, no mind. There is only you, the consciousness.
Yes. And I really love that, because sometimes when we think of meditation nowadays, we can think that it is a a thing that we have to do, that we have to, yes, as you said, like to do, or as it's a practice. So it means like we're going to sit and maybe force a certain state. But meditation isn't forcing anything, it's just letting be.
Exactly, exactly. It just happens automatically. And all the steps are the preparatory steps for preparing us to sit in the meditation, to be there, to be in the present moment, to just realize what the true nature of us. So we are not aware of about our true nature. So yeah, meditation and the samadhi is the blissful state, the nirvana we can say, or the
Yes,
self-realization.
right. Yeah, self-realization. I'd love to come back to your journey, because it's really amazing. When you said that you were sick and you couldn't walk and you felt maybe probably very weak, or it's amazing, like how did yoga come to you? Was it something that you kind of searched for, or suddenly did it like appear and you're like, oh, I'm going to try yoga and see if it can bring some benefits? How did it
So
come to you in those days?
yeah, so I was very young at that time.
Right,
Even I was not aware about the yoga concept. I was not.
right,
So I was with the doctors, and I was like on heavy medication. Was not able to breathe properly and talk properly. So one of the doctors suggested me, you have to start doing the breathing exercises, and
right.
you have to start doing the yoga practice. Then I learned, and that time the Google internet was not as much. Like it's like 20 years back. So I have searched the like nearby places where the yoga happens, and I joined the class, and I used to go there, and I started. Then the journey has started, of course.
Mm. And I guess it was probably very hard when you started. So how did
Yes.
you, it was probably like a process also with yourself and within yourself, basically starting for a state where it probably asks a lot of effort or a lot of focus, and to find the strength and to find the precision maybe in the postures, because it does require, as you said, alignment and precision. So I guess it was
Exactly.
probably very a long journey also, maybe kind of back to yourself, where your body was, yeah, you were working with your body and kind of in a process of evolution or evolving with your body, getting stronger and feeling better.
Yes, it's a everyday process, and every day we are learning this. And that time I was so weak that I was not able to do any asanas. I was not even able to hold for a plank for because I can't do that. I had very like you can say that stiff body, and
Right.
the breathing pattern was not good, and I was on medication. But of
Mm,
course, slowly, the teachers helped me a lot. I got very good teachers from the initial, I'll say that, and I'm grateful for that. Like from initial time only, I got very good teachers, and I have learned from so many different teachers. Of course, because I have changed the places. I was in my engineering, then I was doing job. So there were different teachers. Then I was doing job in different cities. So at the
right.
different time of my life,
Different
I got
kinds of
different
different teachers.
teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time I feel I am just elevating myself. Every time I feel that. So with the process, the journey, yes, of course.
Yes.
And I always feel very strongly that I have not chosen yoga. Yoga has chosen me. So I'm
Yes.
so grateful for the yoga has come to my life.
Mm, I love that. I feel the same too. I really feel that yoga chose me. And I always felt called to start yoga. And I started when I was in my 20s. I was about 23. And yeah, and I started yoga and I immediately loved it. I just knew that it would be something I would want to do. But again, I love the fact that you said that you trained with many teachers and you did different types of yoga. And I think that's really also important to say, because sometimes, we do one practice or one type and then we just stick with that because we think, oh, this is good and I don't want to. But sometimes, um, yes, like kind of trying different types of yoga and testing and being curious, that is
Exactly.
also a way of like really discovering different I guess responses from within with the practice. and
Yes.
and yes, I guess it does kind of help to grow and kind of like get on this process of self-discovery and yes, learning a lot about ourselves and the world.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Mm.
I
I
definitely
would,
feel
yeah.
that.
Mm. And like my question is, so you started when you were sick. How did that evolve for you on the journey while you were doing yoga? How did your health improve? Did it change? Like, did yoga bring um benefit or healing even?
Yes, definitely. It has helped me a lot. Now, like the journey has started from there where I was so sick. I was not able to walk. I was on heavy medication. Now I am preparing for the championship. So, of course, it has
Amazing.
helped me a lot. Physically, I would say mentally and
Yeah.
breathing wise, of course, I was not able to sit in the one place because of the you can say not good breathing pattern. Or now I am like I can sit for hours, I can sit for the meditations. So yeah, of course it has helped me a lot. I would say that physically it has helped me a lot.
I
I'm
think you
most
mentioned I think you mentioned to me when we talked together that you actually was able to stop the medication. So are you
yeah,
without medication today?
yes, I think it's been 6 years I have not taken a
Wow.
single pill. Yeah, I follow yoga, I follow ayurveda. That's it, the natural way of living.
It's amazing. And when I look at you today, I love it because I can really see that you blossomed. Like I can
Thank
see it's true. Like, and that's what I also loved about your account on Instagram is that you radiate this light and you really truly blossomed and we can see that. And that's what I
thank you.
find beautiful.
It's so kind of you to saying this. Thank you
Well,
so much.
It's
Yeah,
it's so
but it
true.
helps.
Like I can see it, I feel it, and it's beautiful. And
Oh, that-
and that's why also I'm really happy to be able to talk to you today, and so the listeners can discover what yoga is, because sometimes we have this idea of yoga where it is just a practice, it's just for the body, it's just physical to get fit or whatever, or it's this kind of way of life. Oh, it's cool to do yoga. But yoga is so much more than that. And
Exactly.
you are the proof of that, where you started and where you are now, and the way yoga has transformed you literally from within and out is just amazing.
Absolutely,
Really.
absolutely. Yeah.
And I really wanted to share that because for those who maybe don't know yoga, who practice yoga, but like maybe, as I said, in that sense, yoga is really a way of life. It's a way of living. And I have discovered that for myself. I didn't think I would. It's not something that I had planned. I said, oh yes, I'm going to become like this fanatic of yoga. No. It was,
Yeah.
again, it was just something that transformed me from within. And the
Correct.
more I practice and the more I discover within, the focus it brings, the the energy that sometimes I arrive in the morning, for example, before the practice, and I feel really tired and drained, and even maybe my mood sometimes won't be so good. And after the hour of practice, I just feel completely, yes, a new person,
Completely recharged. It's
completely recharged. And the mental, and that's what I love also. And you said
yeah,
that's what I love too. It really brings a mental a focus and strength also that we can apply in life.
exactly. It makes you more physically and mentally strong also. It is not only we are just focusing on the physical level. So in yoga, we work on panchakoshas. So there are 5 layers of human bodies. Like
Right.
if you will talk about physical and then like pranayama kosha, manomaya kosha, mental level, right?
Right.
So it works from physical outer layer to the deeper layer. So
Mm,
it is not only on the physical layer. From
I love
physical,
that.
yeah, from physical layer to anandmaya kosha, which is the samadhi state, which is the higher consciousness.
That's really beautiful. So yes,
Yeah,
these states from the exterior, what we can see, what we can perceive, and what we
exactly.
can feel, to the physical touch, to the inner feeling, and getting deeper within to that
Right.
place of, I would say, home or well-being and peace within.
Yes, to the conscious level. It is it is not only an exercise. I will always,
Exactly.
it is not only an exercise. Of course, you will get the physical benefit, but there are other so many benefits. And
Yes.
once you will start doing that, once you'll start your journey, then only you can realize, then only you can feel it from
Yes.
within.
Yes. And it is a
And
very personal journey, isn't it? It really depends on our bodies and who we are, and I think that's really important to listen to that, to listen to our own needs.
exactly, exactly. So everybody is different, every mind is different. So the yoga is going to give different effects for the different people, kind of people. So we cannot compare one body, one practice to another. And there is not something like this is the perfect thing in yoga, this is the perfect asana, this is the perfect posture. It is like whatever you are doing, you are giving your 100%, you are at your best. That's the only thing. And it's a lifelong journey. I won't say that my journey has stopped here or I have achieved the higher level. No, it is going to be there. Till the end of my life, it is going to be there. So
Yes.
it is a lifelong journey. And
Yes.
I
I love
always,
that. Yeah.
yeah, I always see your practice should not be something aggressive. It should be firm. It should be firm. You should feel your practice.
Mm,
When you're doing the practice, it is also your sadhana time. It is also to see inward. You will feel more connected towards yourself with the
yes.
practice. Yes.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
I really saw that it helped me because yoga isn't about competition. It isn't about like, oh, I'm going to do these inversions and I'm going to do handstands and
That-
stuff. And it's really um, it's seeking perfection, but not in the perfection that, oh, this pose is beautiful and it looks wonderful on Instagram. It's seeking an inner perfection, maybe that wouldn't be perfection in the sense that we would maybe describe it, where it is just so perfect that we couldn't say anything about it, but perfect to ourselves, to
Exactly.
how um, it it adapts to ourselves and how we use it and how we gain strength physically and mentally with it. And I know that for me, it has made me strong, both physically and mentally, definitely. Like it has really helped me on my journey of inner transformation, of evolving, of healing parts of myself that I maybe didn't like, didn't want to see. And the yoga really helped me to see that, but with not aggressiveness, as you said, not a harsh eye, but with a
Exactly.
gentle and accepting eye of, okay, this doesn't feel so great. And it can be mentally, it can be emotionally, it can be in the body. Don't force. How can you
Exactly.
take a step back a little and see where your limits are and respect your own boundaries? And that has learned me so much.
Yes. Learn to know your own limits and be happy where you are. Be kind to yourself. First thing, be kind to yourself. Be honest to your practice. Be honest to yourself. Wherever you are, you just be happy. You just enjoy the process. Definitely, you are going to be there, and everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own destination. So just enjoy the process.
And if you have any advice that you could give our listeners, like, okay, they're interested, they'd like to start, or was there anything that comes to mind that you would like to share for someone who's seeking maybe about yoga, who's interested but doesn't really know how to start, or thinks maybe his body or her body is not right for yoga or not flexible enough? Do you have any advice?
Yeah, so one, like first most advice I would give someone, people will say yoga is for flexible people. I don't agree with this. Yoga is for everyone. If
Right.
yoga is for everyone, and you don't have to be flexible for doing yoga. Flexibility is just an outcome of practicing yoga. That's it. That's it. And you have to start sitting, you have to do basic pranayama, basic breathing exercises. Start with the basic breathing exercises if you are not able to do the asanas. Focus on your breathing pattern, focus on your consciousness, focus on your mind. Are you in the present moment or not? Just focus on that first. Then start doing the basic, as I would say, asanas or preparatory steps for the asanas. I would say that. So basic drills or basic exercises to strengthen yourself. Then slowly, gradually move towards the asanas. So asana, you should not start immediately. I have to do this asana or I have to do that asana. You have to start gradually. And first thing, you have to learn under a good qualified teacher. So
Right.
where you get good confidence. So what one thing is that if you are going to do it by your own, by watching, you can say YouTube or something, of course you can do that. But you need a teacher. Yoga
Yeah.
is not something that is a one-way process. It is a two-way process. It is
Yes.
a so the teacher will understand you, they will understand your body, your mind, so they will guide you accordingly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
definitely.
Those two things are really important because the first thing that you said, I've heard so many times people telling me, "Oh, I'm not flexible," and I'm just like, for me, yoga it would be impossible, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like yoga is for everyone. Of course, you're not going to start with like doing the split or everything, of course, and
Exactly.
sometimes you won't even attain that ever, and that's fine because again, it's not like I have to attain these amazing postures and then it will be wonderful. No. Um, so yeah, that is really, I really encourage, like, even if you think you don't have the yoga body or it's not your thing, just give it a try because it has so many benefits in so many ways. And not only to use it as a just a toning or fit kind of physical activity or practice. It really brings, whether you're searching for it or not, I would say, it just naturally brings so many benefits.
Exactly. That is the byproducts of the yoga. That you are going to get so many physical, mental, emotional, spiritual benefits. So many benefits that you even can't count on fingers. So many benefits. And one thing I would like to add
Yes.
on this, that this is not only the path yoga, like if we are like people who are seeking the spirituality or seeking to sit and to meditate or
Yes.
just to want to connect with the higher consciousness or want to get the self realization, so yoga is not the only path. There are other paths also. The goal is same for everyone. So there are different paths as per the scriptures, like karma yoga. So this is the path of, you can say, selfless action. You have to do certain duties, you have to do selfless action for the people. There is a path of bhakti yoga. So bhakti yoga means the devotion towards the god, and you can achieve the spirituality, you can achieve the higher consciousness, you can connect with the higher consciousness with the bhakti also. And the Raj Yoga, what we do is the Raj Yoga. It is called the practice or asana, Ashtanga Yoga.
Right.
And apart from that, Jnana Yoga, the yoga of knowledge, where you
Right.
have to learn so many scriptures, you have to dig down the Upanishads, you have to dig down the theories where you are going to get your answers. So there are
Right.
different paths, but ultimately the goal is same. The goal is to get self realized. The goal is to be with the higher consciousness. The goal is to get, you can say, the samadhi or the nirvana, or to know
Mm.
yourself in a simple
Yes.
words.
To know, exactly. I love that. That's wonderful. Just to know yourself. It allows to know yourself and to feel comfortable with yourself.
Exactly.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I think that's why, again, yoga, there are many types of yoga, as you just said, and there are many different types of teachings and knowledge and ways of approaching yoga, which again is a wonderful way to say that yoga is for everyone, because there is not one path or one type.
Yeah.
There are so many that you can explore and try, and then the one that resonates with you, just stick for it for a while and see what
Exactly.
happens. Stick with it. Yeah.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say that, again, as I said, yoga is a way of life. And yoga is therapeutic. It's not just for the physical aspect of things. Um, Even for those maybe who are going through a moment or like a phase in their life which is a bit difficult, a bit challenging, or if they're going through health issues or even maybe emotional issues, and they don't know how to kind of handle it or maybe process it. I mean, yoga can be a wonderful way to heal or to look at those things that need to be seen or heard.
Yes, definitely. For therapeutic, it has so many, because if we will see as a therapeutic perspective, so like people who are having the back pain, people who are having the neck pain, like if you will
Yeah.
talk about the physical symptoms, so
Mm-hmm.
most of the time it is related to your emotions, most of the time. So
Right.
your emotions and your working hours, like because right now the working culture, sitting hours, sitting on the computer, doing the IT jobs and everything. So yoga helps a lot in that sense. It creates the body awareness. It creates your posture correction. It gives you
Mm.
the confidence. It gives you how to exactly, it tells how to walk, how to sit. So the basic
Wow.
thing you are going
Yes.
to learn from the yoga. So your
Yes.
posture is going to improve. Of course, with the social media, like most of the people have high dopamine,
Yeah.
right? High dopamine, and because of pandemic, less social connection was there. So people were in so much stress and anxieties. So of course, it helps a lot, because it helps you to stay in the present moment. It helps you to stay calm, stay
Mm.
focused, and
Yes.
stay kind. It's okay. Whatever is going to happen, it's okay. So it gives you, I would say, the focus point, or it gives you the balance.
Mm.
So
Definitely.
yeah, and the yoga means itself is the union of your body, mind, right? It's a huge word. The union of body and mind. So it gives you the focus, it gives you the balance, it
The balance.
combines. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah. And balance is so important in life. And it really
correct.
can be, it really is, for me, it was at least a guideline when, as you said, when things get very busy or chaotic sometimes in life, to be able to either just practice, I would do a short sequence for myself, and it would immediately just bring me back aligned within and centered. And again, as you said, bring back this sense of peace, was like, it's fine. And even if the world collapsed around you, it still would be fine.
Exactly, exactly. So it gives
Yes,
a sense of calmness, sense of stability. It gives the
exactly.
stability.
Stability. Yes, I love
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
love that. Well, that's
yeah.
wonderful. And for those who are listening, if they want to follow you, or where can they find you?
So they can find me on Instagram. So my Instagram ID is Arogyadhriti Yoga.
Okay. I will write that down in the bio.
Yes, yes. So they can find me for more information, for if they want to feel connected, they can definitely follow me there. And I share my journey there. I share the postures, I share the yoga philosophy there, and I share what I feel. So that's it. I do,
Wonderful.
yeah.
You see patients. If someone's interested and would like, do you do it online? Like if they would like to see you or to talk about things with you, could they? Is that possible? Do you offer
Definitely,
sessions online?
yes, yes. I offer session online as well.
Oh, thank you, Shumaila. It was really lovely. Really a blissful moment, I must say. And yes, yoga is a way of life, a way of living. And yes, I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. And thank you for those who are listening and sending lots of love. Thank you for listening to Keeping the Magic, the podcast. You can listen to more episodes now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and YouTube. Trust your potential within. Lots of love.